This is my walking horse. It's rainy day. I call him Marine, and we're getting ready to go on a ride here. And he's about 5 years old right now, and he's a really nice horse. You can see he's super fun to ride and super smooth and everything like that. So I'm gonna hook up the GoPro and get rolling with him, and hope you enjoy it. I'll get him saddled up here. I've got some comments in the past about the saddle blankets we use and stuff like that, because some people really like them. I'll put a link in the description below, and where you can, what they are and everything. I think they're a professional choice, which I really like, and I use those. I use the mohair cinches as well. I love those. And this saddle I got from Deb and Pat Puckett, and their website's The Disciplined Ride. It's a slick fork saddle, and this was a rough out one. I ride it a lot, and it's kind of wore in pretty good. But these mohair cinches they're my favorite. I just love these things. They're so nice. And I was riding my horse Wayne yesterday, and I gotta adjust this for Rain, who is it's like Rain and Wayne. It's kind of hard to say fast together, but Wayne's my stallion's a little bit trimmer than this guy. This guy's not fat, but he's just got a little bit more of a barrel chest. So I think I got that pretty good. Get this over here. He's such a good boy. See, he's so sweet. You're a good boy, yeah. Now it's important, like I say in my videos over and over again, you want to, when you're saddling your horse, you don't want to cut him in half when you're first putting it on, That's a good way to get him really apprehensive to what you're doing. It's like you getting a wedgie or something, probably worse. But so I can tell that it's, even though it looked like it was a good position on the other side, it's probably not. So I got to come back over here and adjust this. I just take my time with it. Now with a colt, like a young horse, like first saddling and stuff, or first few saddlings, I'm a little bit quicker about it, because I don't want them to suddenly get scared and move away really quickly, and then have it slip and get underneath them or something, or fall or something like that, because that can really give them a bad impression about the whole experience. So I don't do that. So I hustle a little quicker when I'm doing a colt. Now it isn't, I don't mean I cinch them up harder or quicker. I just mean I'm just quicker about getting through the process here. So this is probably the third. So go back over here. Yeah, coming up here. It could go up one more, I think. So then I always put my hand on the rear end like this if I'm walking around. Sometimes I move them to get in position as well. Okay, there we go. Okay, so that's good. Make sure all the straps and stuff nothing's stuck anywhere. Again, keep your hand on the rear end. It really helps them remember where you are. It's important. You don't want them to forget where you are, and then all of a sudden they get startled. They come back to, and there's something behind them, and catch out of the corner of their eye. You don't want that to happen. So see how he's just really curious. He's investigating. And male horses will tend to be, see how he's sniffing, he's investigating. The male horses tend to be a little bit more oral. They tend to be investigate stuff more with their mouth than your fillies and mares, I found. There's probably always exceptions, but that's what I found anyway. So get this on like that. Okay, tuck that in. Now I'm going to go down here, reach under here. See, it looks pretty even. And what I do too with them is once I get this all on, I'll untie him here and untrack him a little bit, move him around, and make sure everything's kind of in a good position. Come on, buddy. Here, let's take a look, take a walk here. So I give him, he follows the field pretty nice, see, like that. And I'll just go like this. No, buddy, come on this way. There, go. Good. Good boy. Look at you. And what I'm doing here is I'm looking at the distance on that side, and I gotta see if it's comparable to this side. This side looks a little shorter, so I think I could probably I'll probably tighten it on the other side a little bit. I can kind of tell. It's hard when I go back and forth on different horses that are so different in their sizes. I gotta change and remember. A couple of my horses like all right, whoa. Here. All right, you're not gonna stand here. Come here, buddy. He just thought I wanted him to move. Just hang you here like this. No, go back over here. Now he realizes I don't want him to move. Let's bring this back up a little bit to this next notch there. Yeah, that's gonna be about right. Good boy. There you go. Like I said, I usually take about 4 times, tightening it up about 4 times. He seems pretty good. He used to, when he was younger, he was kind of mutton withered. That's, young horses, saddles usually don't fit on him very good. But he's got a nice withers now, so he's doing pretty nicely with that. So this looks pretty good. Feels pretty good. So what I'll do, and another thing we need to learn that when we hang our horses here, you don't leave this all tied and then undo this and leave this hanging here, because it's just an accident waiting to happen. Now you see how this is just loose right now, because I'm going to put the bridle on him. And so I'll just put this back here. He's just eating some hay. And I grab this. He's starting to ride in a western bit too, but he still needs some brushing up in a snaffle, so that's what I'm doing here. So I'll bring him over here. Come on. There you go, buddy. He takes it real nice. Oh. Easy. Bring your head down. There you go. Good. Fold his ears in there. Okay. And we like with the bits and stuff. See, we don't put a wrinkle in or anything. They bring it up. They hold it themselves in the position that they want. So we just barely touch the lips, and they bring it up to where they want it. Where they carry it themselves. Okay. Now what I've been doing with him, one of the things I've been doing with him is, because one of the things I've been doing, I was just checking the camera. One of these things I would do with him is, I hadn't ridden him in a while, and so I've only put a couple rides on him since he's been off for a while. Anyhow, when I hop on him, he does tend to want to walk off. So we'll see if he does it this time or not. And because I've been stopping him and just throwing the reins down, let him know that he's off, you know. And if he does, what I'll do, you'll see it firsthand because I don't know what he's going to do right at the moment. If he does move off, I'll stop him a couple times, and then on the third or fourth time, if he doesn't, hey, see, he's just getting impatient. What I'll do is I'll work him a little bit so that he think, like, if he wants to move, okay, well, we'll move, you know, kind of like that. So let's see what he does. Last time I did that, he was pretty good about it. So he's doing well here. Okay, so what I'm doing now, trying to remember this. Whoop, let's see, he felt my body change. Nope, back up. I'm gonna turn my ride tracking app on. I got this new ride tracking app that I'm using. So it'll see how long I should have done this before I got on him. All right, let's see what I got here. Oh, here we go. Okay, start tracking. All right, see, this is how it's gonna. So this is like a GPS sort of thing. So it'll track how long I've ridden, how far I've ridden, different paces I've been at, all this kind of cool stuff. So now I'm gonna put it in this little side pouch I got here, so I don't have to get it out of my pocket. Head up, buddy. I should have done this before I got on him, because now me leaning and everything is mixing him up. That's my bad. Ooh, see, I'm leaning and he's interpreting that as directing him how to move. All right, now we're going. Okay. Ooh, easy. There you go. I gotta fix this. I didn't see this was messed up. Yeah, you see, I'm a rank amateur. Here we go. Okay, here we go. Get this in there. All right, whoa, easy. This is why I want him to get. Like I said, he needs to really do this better. And that also just get through me being consistent with him. But he does. He's got, like walking horses tend to have a gas pedal. They like to go, you know. They're very athletic. All right, back up. So I'm going to back him up now. See, because he was going up, and I'm just going to throw him on the. Nope, he went again. See, he's got to listen. I'm going to back him up. Pitch the reins on his neck. He should stand there. Now, this is the only problem. If they start to eat, you got to tell them no. Now he should just stand here. And this is the hardest part for a lot of people. A lot of times maybe you're waiting. You got people waiting on you to ride, and they're all taking off, and you take off. Well, you've kind of trained your horse to not stand still. So you want to try to stand still for a few minutes when you get on, so that they don't they won't anticipate that you're just going to want to move, and so then they'll move on their own. You want them to listen to you. That's how you get a real nice, safe horse, And no. See, he still thinks he should just go. So I'm just trying to tell him no. Now he's going to start pawing because he wants to get moving. That's okay. All right, now he exhaled and kind of like said, I'm standing here, so now I'm going to say, okay, let's go. You kind of try to get inside their head, Try to get inside your horse's head. What are they thinking? What they be thinking? So now I got my right leg on him. Turn my toe out a little bit, got my calf on him, and he turned. So now I got my left leg on him, and we're turning around here like this. Okay, good. Just looking at stuff. I've got all this storage units and got all this stuff scattered around here. We're in the process of we've got a bunch of construction going on over there. Looks like my grandkids, my grandkids are over there. But anyhow, we've got a building, another barn, horse barn going up, and we've got that building that's built right there is another compost building for composting all the dirty bedding. And we're going to have a nice arena, pretty big indoor arena, and then an outbuilding with a greenhouse on it and stuff. It's going to be pretty cool. Really excited. They're starting Monday. Today's Sunday, so they're starting tomorrow. They're finally gonna, and they said they're going to be working on it until it's done. So I'm excited about that. There's our horse trailer. So see, I'm just kind of loose rein right now with them, and right up here there's a whole bunch of horses up here in this pasture by the house right now. So for these two pastures here, this one over here is this shelter here. This is kind of a neat design. This shelter is shared by this pasture and the other pasture that the horses are in right now. But I never have horses on both pastures at the same time because they'll kick down fence and stuff. Okay, so I rotate them through here. So what's cool is this barn, you can see over here, this barn is, they have the automatic waters in there. We can put hay in there. Okay, so no matter where they are, they know that this is water, so they always come back to it and hay. All right, so we always have hay, even when we have the horses out in the pasture. Too, it makes the pastures last longer, and also helps keeping a horse from foundering or colicking or something like that, because they're always mixing hay with the pasture. Here's our geldings here. There's most of them are 2-year-olds. I've got a 3-year-old in there, and I got a 4-year-old and Rain's in there sometimes too, and he's 5. So there we go. Just get him moved. Come on, buddy. See, this is interesting. Like right here, this is kind of the border of where he thinks the herd is in his territory. So the horses will a lot of times stop right there. Nope. No, keep going. He's acting up a little bit. I'm gonna work him a little bit, take his head away from him and just get his hind end a little bit. Come on. Pay attention to me. Pay attention to me. There you go, bud. There you go. And this way. And I'm not continuing to pull on him. I'm just bumping him, making him be responsible for keeping his head there. Come on, just get his hind. There you go. And I released when he disengaged his hind end. And I'm trying to do it when he's calm about it, but he don't want to go past this right now. So that's okay. He doesn't have to want to. We're gonna get him to do it. Come on, buddy. Let's go. Trying to ride him more. Like I said, this will be like the 3rd ride I've had on him in a while. I haven't ridden him in a while. Come on, bud. Let's go. I think maybe he's gonna pee here. No. Got my grandkids running around up there. I don't know where they are, so I don't want them to surprise me. Come on, let's go. Let's go. You got it. The cord on me. See, here's most of these are mares with foals in here. In this pasture, we'll come up on them here. Come on, buddy. You can do it. Let's go. Good. Let's go. Come on. There you go. Good. Good. Yes. See, so now he sees these horses here. So there's horses. There's Eddie. It's my son. Come on. Let's go. Let's get where you can see him. Here. So you can't see him. There's my son. Hey Ed, how you doing? There was some milkweed in those chutes where the horses go up and down. He's looking for monarch. Alright, cool.
Beautiful day for riding.
Yeah, I know. Trying to get him out. Yeah, he's looking for monarch caterpillars. Yeah. How do we get it outside the field? All right. Settle. Hey, come on. He's just, I don't know what his problem is. He's worked up. All right, easy. Now, see how he's, I don't know if you could tell, but he was making his way back that way, the direction he wanted to go. Sometimes they'll spin and go the direction they want, get to anything to get to where they want to go. He wants to go back to the barn right now. All right, easy. I'm gonna just zigzag him a little bit. Easy. There you go. Come on, you're fine. Trying to bump him back. Easy. Bump back. There you go. Bump back. There you go. Good. All right, you're fine. Come on, you're fine. He needs to get some energy. I got to go up down some hills with him, you know. The key to one of the big or most important things, or one of the pretty darn important things when you're riding a horse, is to try to stay calm, relax, even when things are going, western or sideways. See, like he's all worked up. He's not paying attention to me, and he's got to start thinking about me. Easy. There you go. Good, this way. Just relax. There you go. So when they start getting like looking this way, looking that way, looking this way, looking that way, bring your attention back to, and try not to take it personal. Like, I don't take it personal. Like, oh, he's doing, I don't know, something to spite me, or I don't even think this way, but something to spite me, or they just don't think that way. He's just reacting because they're reactive. By nature, horses are, their instinct is to flee, And so this is foreign to him to, ride off with me by himself, leave his herd. See, he's blowing out there. So he's kind of blowing out some of the stress. Come on, keep going. See how he's turtle walking now? That's what I say. Like, if I were to turn him around right now, he'd be like a sports car that had the idle stuck up high, on high. He would just be rolling. And but when they're going the direction they don't want to go, they're turtle walking like this, like they're exhausted, Like, see how fast he wanted to go that way? See? Kind of shows you where his mind is, right? Yeah. And just so you know too, I say this a lot of times with the GoPro, the nature of the GoPro lens, it's kind of a fisheye lens. It does make my hand motions, it exaggerates and makes them look a lot bigger than they are, and it's also deceiving with the reins. It makes the reins look like I'm a lot tighter than they are. It's just the nature of the camera, you know, tends to do that. See, so while he's pretty well trained, he hasn't had a lot of experience outside, you know, by himself. I mean, he knows a lot. So this is the spot that I talk about that takes the longest. I mean, a horse can learn something, like it can learn how to disengage its hind end in a matter of a minute or two, you know? Especially if the trainer's decent with when they release and whatever, you know, and control their body, they can learn in a minute or two. They got it. They understand it. What is the hard part, and this is where I think people get confused sometimes. They think that he doesn't know it, he forgot it or something, like right now. Because right now he's kind of running off a little bit, and I'm kind of letting him go a little bit with it, but not. I'm still bumping him back a little. But it's not. See how his ears are pasted forward? He's thinking way ahead. He's probably thinking, if I get around this trail, then we'll be heading back home, you know? And I'll throw him some curveballs here, like I'll take a way that we normally go back, and I'll head back down the trail or something like that, you know? And you'll see him go, oh, you know, like he thought he knew what we were doing, and I threw him a curveball. So easy boy. So this is, you know, and some of it is, you know, he's cooped up. I just gave him, you know, just fed him. He has his oats and stuff. So, you know, the saying, feeling his oats, right? That's what that's about. That's a horse saying. You know, so he's feeling his oats too. But like I said, I don't take it personal. I think it's a real mistake if you take things personal, like they're I don't know, like being naughty or something, you know. I'm trying to think, but because I hear people say stuff, oh, he's being stubborn or this or that. They're really not thinking like that. I mean, they may be saying, no, I'm not going to do what you want me to do. That's just, they have a will, they have a mind, you know, and sometimes they don't want to do it. And they might have all sorts of reasons for not wanting. I think he's going to pee right now. But they may have all sorts of reasons for not wanting to do it, you know. But it's usually not that kind of stuff. It's that they're genuinely afraid, or they're thinking about getting back to the herd. That makes them real anxious, you know. Or, you know, it's usually herd related stuff when you think about it. I mean, they move together. You know, I have so many horses, you know, I have a large herd here. We have 80 some horses, you know, and most of those are young, okay, under 3, you know, but and I see a lot of behavior, and something you never see is when a bunch of the horses take off running to another part of the pasture. Another horse goes, I'm not going to go there. I'll go the other way. You never see that. They always stay with the herd. Always. And in fact, when you're riding, that's one of the hardest things to do, is like when you're riding along a herd of horses that may be in a pasture, and all of a sudden those horses start to take off and run. You better be ready. Excuse me, with your horse, you better be ready to bring their attention back to you, okay? Because good chances they're gonna want to run with that herd, you know, and really act up. And so, and it's not them being bad or anything. It's just them. That's their instinct, you know. They stay with their herd mates. I didn't know. Yeah, he's pooping. Poop break. Okay, so here we go. And I put fly stuff on him. Yeah, take me right into a bush. Back up. I'm not allowing that. All right, there we go. I put it on his ears and on his butt and stuff. And that one right there. There, I got it. And I put it on his butt. Right now it's August here in Kentucky. And I don't know where you are, but here in Kentucky, right towards the end of July and pretty much most of August is when those giant horse, that one just buzzed by us right now. One of those giant horse flies, they bite them. And I've seen our horses in the field take off running to get away from them. And this guy, what he does is he starts kicking out and like, you know, grow up kicking out with his butt and everything. And you think, what's he doing? And then you realize he's got a fly in his rear end, you know. But Eric was telling me the other day, we were talking about this, like what he does is when that happens, if they're acting all the fool, he doesn't try to get it off. You know, he just tries to calm them down, get them to stand still. When they stand still, he swats it and kills it. And then they kind of learn, for him to get it off, they got to stand still, you know. And they usually pick up pretty quick on that. Yeah, it's such a nice day out in the woods here. There we go. See, he's kind of getting with the program here and moving out. He's so smooth to ride. I'll head up this trail here. I got my right leg on him. There we go. Drifting up here. See, he really wants to get back home. See, so this is what he's doing right here now. Just wanting to get back home. Lots of energy. He's such a good horse, though, this guy. So he's 5 right now, and this is a really good age. I mean, we do tons of groundwork with our horses from when they're weaned. I mean, we don't drill them when they're weaned or anything, but we work with them then. We work with them when they're with their mothers a little bit. We don't imprint the horses at all. I don't like that. I don't like imprinted foals. I think they can be problematic, but I do like them to where they you know, aren't afraid of you. So right now I'm trying to get him to rock back. He's not. He's leaning on the bit. So I'm trying to get him to rock back, come off, and sit back a little bit on his hind end. Come on. There you go. When he did, I let go. Come on. So he's kind of pushing forward. There you go. But yeah, he's doing really well. Like I said, at 5 years old, it's a really good age to. They're really not done growing. They grow, I think, through their 6. Some breeds even a little longer, depending on the breed. But they're mentally and physically able to take a lot more rigorous riding and training. So like I said, so you're going to have to train them. You're going to have to train them and get used to riding yourself too. See, he's got my right leg on. I'm trying to get him over. He wants to go to the right there, so I'm trying to block him. There you go. See, he keeps wanting to run up here like this because he thinks he's going to get home. So I'm just going to let him run a little bit. See, he wants to go that way. That way's home. When they have the energy like this, it's good to, you know, it's good to put it to use. You know, don't just keep trying to say no. Put it to use, you know. Like I'll start turning him here. He wants to be here. Start turning him here. Come on. Turn him here like that, right? Turn this way. Come on. You want to move? Let's go. Just got my right leg on him. There you go. Good boy. Let's go this way now. There you go. There you go. Okay, well, I'm going to keep working with him. Thanks for watching. Should people subscribe? They should. Hey, smash that like button and subscribe. Hit that notification bell. Thanks for watching.